It happened last week to a Delta flight headed from New York to Tennessee, and now an American Airlines jet is forced to land here in Phoenix. Their windshields, as you see there, busted by birds. Only on ABC 15, Melissa Blasius takes us to the pilot training on how to avoid disasters when it's bird versus plane.
We got into a flight simulator today to learn what it would be like to hit a bird midair in a plane. And we found out from the experts that most experienced pilots would be able to safely land.
So we're just going to do a takeoff from here.
In an Embry-Riddle flight simulator, we brace for impact.
It's going to happen typically closer to the ground.
Like when hero pilot Sully Sullenberger saved lives after a flock flew into the engines of his plane at takeoff. Most bird strikes, and there are thousands a year, are less traumatic, but they are dramatic. Uh-oh.
Startling, isn't it?
Instructor Josh Donaldson teaches trainees not to panic.
In this case, we have a total engine failure if it had significant damage. The first thing, of course, is fly the aircraft. So we're looking for the place to land.
A bird cracked the windshield of an American Airlines jet Thursday morning after takeoff from Vegas, forcing the plane to divert to Phoenix.
Most of the time, the effect is fairly minor, and most of the time, the passengers, in some cases the crew, don't even realize it happened.
But even a small bird can pack a punch.
Believe it or not, this was a mourning dove.
Which is why the FAA keeps track.
The more we know about what kinds of birds and what species we're hitting, when and where, the better job we can do of training airport operations people to try to mitigate that issue.
As for the passengers on this morning's flight, American Airlines says they spent about 45 minutes on the ground here in Phoenix before they got on to a second plane to finish their travel to Charlotte. Melissa Blasius, ABC 15.